Hello to you all. I'm sorry it's a little bit late this video, but I've been quite busy to be honest. Um, I was going to talk about the golden rule, but I've changed my mind, or somebody's changed my mind for me to be honest. And I'm going to talk about something that changes your whole life. Everything that you struggle with in life, the answer is going to be in today's video. I know it sounds like a big claim, but I swear it's the truth. And the thing we're going to cover today is temperature, your temperature. It's really important understanding it. Anybody who's tried out my one-to-ones and my life awareness classes, or even read my book, will know that I've tried for many years to make very complicated subjects very simple to understand. Um, I hope you're successful this time. So temperatures. I'm going to look at the extremes because most people know when they feel very cold, and most people know when they feel very hot. There's exceptions, but we won't go into that because I want to keep it simple. So we'll stick with the extremes of hot and cold, or should I say high and low, emotionally high, emotionally low. It's the same thing. So when we feel physically cold, our lymphatic system um, closes. Our glands stop giving out energy. They literally only receive energy. So basically, if it's like being in fight flight mode, and you have to pick up all the information around you to survive. So what they do is they make sure that no energy comes out, no releasing, everything's coming in. So you're picking up everything, every thought, and that's why a lot of mediums feel the cold a lot, because literally their lymphatic system, or we call them glands, but spiritual people would call them chakras. It doesn't matter what you call them. So when they're on receive mode, not release mode, then you're picking up the energies of thoughts, feelings. So you get pictures, feelings, and these are designed to help you get out of your situation. Now, many people live their life like that, but it's quite difficult to be feeling all these feelings all the time. It would be nice to have a button to turn it off to give you a bit of a release. So, being cold, although it gives you these gifts of picking up, it's not a good way to live your life totally because it's a very hard life to live. So it's not balance being cold. Balance is warm. We're not going to talk too much about that. We're going to talk about the extremes. So what's the other extreme? Hot. So what happens to our lymphatic system when we're hot? What happens is it goes in release mode. So it releases energy. So when you're releasing energy, you don't feel everybody else's feelings. You're only releasing yours. So you might cry at a movie because it's a release, but it's literally you're just releasing. So you can't take it in. That's why many people they feel very warm, and so they're known as the healers of the world because they're out giving this warmth to people, but they're not actually feeling the other people. Now, so the two extremes are cold. We are receiving mode. In other words, we're closed down. We're not giving off anything anymore. It's all coming in. And when we're hot, it's all going out. Now, if you imagine that, if you could find the solution of how to switch from one to the other, what a great thing that would be. Especially if you consider that all struggles in life, all addictions, everything we struggle with in life, emotionally, physically, it's all down to needing to release or to gain or to receive, if you wish. So that's what I learned after many years of trying to figure things out. I've learned how if I want to use my mediumship and want it to be more enhanced, I can get into this situation. I can make my chakras or my glands go into receive mode, which means I pick up thoughts from people's loved ones who aren't here anymore, or it could be people who are here, and I can feel how they feel. So I feel how they feel, but I get very cold when I do it. Now, as soon as I switch back, I get very warm, which means then I can heal myself and feel better. So it's a lot nicer when you can do both. Wouldn't you like to learn how to do that? Yeah, well, get in touch. And I hope this makes some sense to you. I've tried to make it as simple as possible for you. And I hope you can see it. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye-bye.